The plant that is 10 times more effective than DEET at repelling mosquitoes has been sitting in American garden centers for decades under the wrong name, in the wrong section. It is not a candle. It is not a spray. It is a perennial that comes back every spring, spreads to cover more ground every season, costs $8 once, and according to research from Iowa State University and Cornell, outperforms the most widely used synthetic mosquito repellent on the market. 8 plants on this list are confirmed by published research, university trial programs, and botanical documentation to repel mosquitoes through specific chemical compounds in their foliage. Every one of them is a true perennial. Every one of them returns without replanting. And every one of them can be sitting in your garden this week, doing the work that a can of chemical spray does for a few hours, and then stops suscores before plant 8 if this is your first time here. Free. Every week. 1 second. Plant 8. Sage. Salvia officinalis. The culinary sage sitting in the herb section of your garden center is not the same plant as the ornamental salvia in the perennial section. Salvia officinalis, common garden sage, contains camphor, thujone, and cineole in its aromatic leaves. These compounds release into the air whenever the plant is disturbed, brushed, or exposed to heat. The passive release from a growing plant provides a baseline deterrent. The active release when leaves are crushed provides a direct repellent that can be applied to clothing and outdoor furniture surfaces. And when sage is burned, a small bundle of dried stems on a patio fire pit or in an outdoor fire bowl, the smoke creates one of the most effective natural mosquito deterrents available without a chemical label. The placement strategy for sage specifically matters for mosquito control. Plant it at the edges of a patio, in the spaces between outdoor furniture, and along the path from the house to the seating area. The goal is a perimeter of aromatic foliage that the mosquito's flight path crosses before reaching the human target. Sage grows to 2 to 3 feet in rounded mounds of gray-green aromatic foliage. Cold hardy in USDA zones 4 through 9. Full sun essential. Well-draining soil. Sage does not tolerate wet roots through winter. Divide every 3 to 4 years when the mound becomes woody at the center. Cut back by 1/3 in early spring to encourage dense new aromatic growth. Plant 7. Wormwood. Artemisia absinthium. This perennial has silvery foliage and can be grown in full sun in most zones. The pungent odor keeps mosquitoes at bay. That is how Mother Earth Living describes it. The NC State extension is more specific. Its strong aroma and taste generally discourage garden herbivores and some insects. The active compounds are thujone and other terpenoids in the highly aromatic silver-gray foliage that give wormwood one of the most distinctive scents in the garden. Bitter, sharp, unmistakably medicinal. Gardener's Path Gardener's World Artemisia absinthium is the plant that flavored absinthe and vermouth. The same chemical compounds that made it famous in the liqueur industry make it effective at deterring mosquitoes in the garden. The aromatic oil released from the foliage is unpleasant to mosquitoes and other flying insects. Plant it at the border of a patio or seating area where people are sitting, not where children or pets are playing. Wormwood is not toxic to touch, but it is not suitable for consumption and should not be rubbed on skin. It grows easily in USDA hardiness zones 3 through 9, reaching 3 to 4 feet of striking silver-gray architectural foliage that looks designed in a garden border even when it is doing its chemical work invisibly. Full sun. Average to poor soil. Drought tolerant. Cut back hard in early spring to maintain compact growth and maximum aromatic foliage production. Walmart Plant 6. Peppermint. Mentha X piperita. Every member of the mint family contains menthol and menthone, volatile compounds documented as mosquito deterrents. Peppermint has the highest concentration of both. Rub a peppermint leaf between your fingers and the scent that reaches you is the same scent that functions as a repellent signal for mosquitoes. The compound disrupts the insect's ability to locate the carbon dioxide and lactic acid cues it uses to find human skin. A plant actively releasing peppermint oil into the air around a patio creates a detection barrier that functions passively. While you are sitting outside, one honest note: peppermint spreads aggressively by underground runners, the same rhizome expansion that makes mint a challenging garden plant. In an open garden bed, peppermint will colonize the surrounding area within 2 seasons. The correct placement for mosquito control purposes is in containers near the patio, large pots at each end of a seating area, window boxes along a deck rail, or terracotta planters flanking an outdoor door. The plant provides maximum aromatic benefit in those positions, and the container stops the spread. Cold hardy in zones 3 through 9. Full sun to partial shade. Keep consistently moist. Mint dries out faster in containers than in ground, and the aromatic oil concentration drops when the plant is water stressed. Plant 5. Pyrethrum. Tanacidum coccineum, painted daisy. This is the plant that the commercial insecticide industry is built from. Pyrethrins attack the nervous systems of all insects and inhibit female mosquitoes from biting. That is Britannica's description of the compounds produced by Tanacidum. The same compounds that organic farmers spray, that commercial mosquito control services use, and that the EPA registers as an active insecticide ingredient. The difference between the spray and the plant is concentration and delivery. The commercial product extracts and concentrates the pyrethrin from the flowers. The garden plant produces the compound in its seed cases continuously through its bloom period. This species is also known to produce a natural insecticide known as pyrethrins, confirmed by NC State Extension. NYBG Mertz Library. Your Flowers Guide Painted Daisy is one of the most visually beautiful plants on this list. 2 to 3 inch daisy-shaped flowers in vivid pink, red, and white with bright yellow centers on finely cut fern-like foliage, blooming June through July. It is cold hardy in zones 3 through 7, full sun, well-draining soil, deer-resistant. The dried flower heads can be ground into a powder and mixed with water to create a topical insect deterrent. The growing plant passively releases pyrethrin compounds into the surrounding air throughout its bloom period. Plant it in the beds bordering a patio, and you are doing mosquito control with the same chemistry the professionals use, from a plant that costs $8 and comes back every spring. Subscribe to this channel now if this is the first time you have seen the research behind what these plants actually do. This is here every week. Specific compounds, specific research, specific zones. Free. Hit subscribe. Plant 4. Yarrow. Achillea millefolium, a published study in the journal Ethnobotany and Economic Botany, tested extract of Achillea millefolium against the mosquito Aedes aegypti, the primary carrier of dengue, Zika, and yellow fever, and found that yarrow extract exhibited a similar repellency as the reference substances DEET. That is a published, peer-reviewed comparison between a garden perennial and the chemical standard of the mosquito repellent industry. Yarrow contains natural compounds including camphor, eucalyptol, and borneol, which emit a scent that mosquitoes find repellent. American Meadows yarrow is one of the most adaptable perennials in American gardening. It grows in poor soil, tolerates drought, spreads by rhizome to form expanding colonies, produces flat-topped flower clusters in white, yellow, pink, and red from June through September, and feeds every beneficial insect that visits the garden. It is cold hardy in zones 3 through 9, full sun, average to poor soil, divide every 2 to 3 years to maintain vigor. Plant it at the edges of seating areas and outdoor entertainment spaces where its aromatic foliage creates a passive chemical barrier while simultaneously providing months of continuous bloom. Plant 3. Lemon Thyme. Thymus X citriodoris. The Farmer's Almanac published their 2026 guide to mosquito-repelling plants and identified 2 standout performers from actual research trials. Lemon thyme outperformed both lemongrass and the mosquito plant at repelling mosquitoes in research trials. Lemongrass is the plant that commercial Citronella candles are made from. The mosquito plant is the Citronella geranium, marketed specifically for mosquito control. Lemon thyme, a 12-inch perennial herb available at most American garden centers in the herb section, outperformed both in controlled trials. Complete gardening the active compounds are citral and citronellol, lemon-scented volatile oils that the mosquito detects as a deterrent. The key difference from creeping thyme used as a ground cover is the variety. Thymus X citriodoris is the lemon-scented culinary thyme with a distinctly citrus aroma. It grows to 12 to 15 inches as a small mounded shrub rather than as a flat spreading mat. Golden Lemon and Lemon Queen are the named varieties most widely available at American garden centers. Cold hardy in zones 5 through 9. Full sun essential, well-draining soil, The lemon scent intensifies in warm sun, which means a container of lemon thyme on a sun-exposed patio rail is actively releasing more deterrent compound during the afternoon heat when mosquitoes are at their most active. Trim lightly after bloom to maintain compact, fragrant new growth through fall. Plant 2. Lemon Balm. Melissa officinalis. Lemon balm contains significantly more citronella oil, up to 400 times that of the mosquito plant, making it effective in repelling mosquitoes. 400 times the citronella concentration of the plant that is specifically marketed and sold as a mosquito deterrent. The primary compound responsible for the herb's strong lemon aroma and insect-deterring properties is citronellol. Citronellol, along with monoterpenoids like citronellol and geraniol, creates a scent profile that mosquitoes find highly unappealing. Blooming backyard gardening know how lemon balm is a vigorous, spreading perennial in the mint family. It grows 2 to 2.5 feet tall in a bushy mound of bright green toothed leaves that smell intensely of lemon when touched. It blooms with small white flowers in summer that bees cover completely. One of the most valuable pollinator plants in the herb garden during its bloom period, and it self-seeds and spreads readily, creating an expanding colony that requires management in small beds but provides increasing aromatic coverage every season. Cold hardy in zones 3 through 9. Full sun to partial shade, average to moist soil. Cut back by half after the first bloom flush to encourage dense, fragrant new growth. For maximum mosquito control, plant lemon balm in large groups rather than individual plants. The combined citronellol output from a mass planting is significantly higher than from isolated specimens. A variety called Quedlinburger Niederliegend, with higher content of essential oil, is available from specialty seed companies for gardeners who want the highest possible citronella concentration from a single plant. Gardening Know-How Plant 1. Catnip. Nepeta cateria. This is a different plant from the ornamental catmint in the perennial border. Nepeta cateria is the species that produces nepetalactone, the compound that creates the reaction in cats, and the compound that Iowa State University and Cornell University researchers documented as more effective than DEET at repelling mosquitoes, 10 times more effective. That is not a folk remedy claim. That is a peer-reviewed research finding that specifically tested nepetalactone against the active ingredient in the most widely used synthetic mosquito repellent in the world. Chris Peterson, an entomologist at Iowa State who conducted the research, stated that the reason catnip repels mosquitoes so effectively is not fully understood, but may be because the compound directly triggers the insect's irritant receptor, the same biological pathway that makes the plant intolerable to mosquitoes at concentrations that are completely harmless to humans. The plant does not smell like a repellent to us. It smells like a mild herb. The mosquito experiences it as an active deterrent. Nepeta cateria grows to 2 to 3 feet, produces upright spikes of small white flowers with purple spots from July through September, and spreads by rhizome and self-seeding into colonies over multiple seasons. It is cold hardy in zones 3 through 9, full sun to partial shade, average to poor soil. The mosquito deterrent effect is strongest when the foliage is bruised or damaged. Placing it where people walk past, brush against, or sit near ensures continuous release of nepetalactone into the surrounding air. A container of catnip on each side of a patio entrance creates what the research effectively describes as a chemical barrier that mosquitoes actively avoid. One note for cat owners. Nepeta cateria produces the full catnip reaction in domestic cats. If cats have access to your garden, grow it in elevated containers or protected raised beds. Here is the practical summary. 8 perennials. 8 different mosquito-deterring compounds. Plant them in a perimeter around your outdoor seating area, in containers on your deck or patio, along the path from your door to your garden. None of them need to be replaced. All of them are doing their chemical work passively. Every day, through every season, they are in the ground. The can of spray costs $12 and lasts 4 hours. These plants cost $8 once and work every summer for the rest of your gardening life. This channel publishes this kind of specific research-backed information every single week. Zone-accurate, compound-specific, grounded in actual science. Free. 1 second to subscribe. Your patio this summer depends on the decision you make this week.